Big vibes, stay blessed. Say this is the boy Black Finesse. We're here for another video with Amazing Viz. Alright, this came out 10 months ago, so obviously there's probably going to be some details added to read from. So this is called Crazy World War II Armored Cars Type and Size Comparison 3D8. Let's get right into it. So obviously I got to mute it as usual because it's a copyright thing. Alright, so here we go. So 1915, you got the Rolls-Royce AC, which looks like it's a British vehicle. Right? Or is this England? British? Is it the same thing? Forgive me my stupid ass. It's British. I mean, it says it right there. Slow ass. Rolls-Royce AC, 1915 to 44, 120. Tank Museum oldest running vehicle. Nice. British armored car, developed in 1914 and used during the World War I Irish Civil War, the interwar period, and in the early stages of World War II. Okay, nice little addition. Keep doing that right here. Keep adding that little cool fun fact. 1916, the Lancia 1Z, most common early Italian armored cars. 16 to 45, 10 produced. The Lancia 1Z or the 1ZM armored car saw little combat in World War I due to the mountainous terrain in which the Italian Royal Army fought. Pizza. Okay. 1918, the Fiat Tourney Tripoli. Fiat Tourney, Fiat Tripoli, Fiat Libya. Okay. 18 to 42. Used in a colonial theater by the Royal Italian Army during the interwar period and World War II. Above the driving compartment was a 360-degree two-man revolving turret. Two-man revolving turret, which means two people. Interesting. Oh, I guess one has to take care of the ammo, I guess. Yeah. 1925, got the Turtle. Skoda PA2 Zelva. 1924, 12 produced. This iconic SEC Army, this is SEC vehicle. SEC Army car design featured a rounded armor superstructure which accounted for its unofficial name, Zelva. Turtle, aka Turtle. Okay. 25, so still before World War II. 1932, so this is a little bit before. This is a Japanese one. Type 92 Jiu Sokosha. 1931, which is 167 built. Type 92 heavy armored car. I don't know what those Japanese words are. Somebody translate them for me. Was the Empire of Japan's first indigenous tankette. Although actually a light tank, it was called Sokosha, aka armored car in Japan. Okay, so nice. So this is still before World War II. Got it. Alright, 1933. That's another Japan vehicle. Okay, who's that at the top? Oh, is that somebody from Attack on Titan? Is that Aaron? Right? I think so. Special Naval Landing Forces. Okay. Type 91 Somo. About 1,000 were produced. 1933. 1933. Sumida M.2593 Type 91 could operate on both the roadway and railway lines. Nice. The car was successful in covering great distances in the 1937 invasion of China. I forgot they did have an invasion of China. Didn't they do that twice? If I'm not mistaken, Japan tried to invade China twice. And China's much bigger too. That's weird. 1933. I don't know who that anime character is. Special Naval Landing Forces. Okay. Type 93 Kokusan. 1933 as well. 5 produced. Type 93 armored car, again, translate the Japanese word for me, was an armored car used by the Empire of Japan both before and during World War II in China. So was China really involved in World War II? That I don't know of. I'm pretty sure I don't know of it. I don't know. I don't know. Forgive my knowledge. This is a forgot the flag. It's Swedish. It does. Right there. It shows you. Read. Okay. Landsverk L180. Okay, 5 produced. Landsverk L-180, L-181, and L-182 had a good international reputation for being fast and reliable and were acquired in small numbers by Denmark, Estonia, Ireland, and Netherlands, among others. Okay. This is 1933 to the 80s. Okay, which means it was used during World War II. If they were in World War II, I don't know. This is the French. Yeah, there we go. One of the best armored cars in the world. Seriously? Okay. Panhard 178. Okay, from 37 to 64, which means it was used. 729 were built. I do remember seeing this in the games. Panhard 178, or Pan, was an advanced French reconnaissance 4x4 armored car that was designed for the French Army cavalry units before World War II. It looks fast. I didn't realize it was one of the best in the world. Okay. Interesting. The 35, and this is Austrian. Okay. M35 Mittlerer Panzerwagen. The Steyr 80GZ. 35 to 45. Okay, World War II. 52 were produced. The Austrian army was using the 80GZ at the time of the Anschluss, which 12 being used by the army and 15 by the police. Some taken by the Waffen SS and utilized on the Eastern Front. Wow, so they were stolen. Austrian was getting ass whooped. Got it. What's next? Alright. The NIL, KNIL, Royal Netherlands East Indies Army. This is red, white, and black. Is this German? That's not. It's not a. I'm stupid because German's red, yellow, and black. Oh, this is German. Come on, man. What the? Oh my God, what's going on with my brain? I'm sorry, y'all. Wilton Nord. Okay, 35 to 45. I don't ever remember seeing some shit like that, unless I was using like for patrol. 3 produced. That's why. Okay, because the chassis was a design of the German Krupp company, they were rejected by the NIL. All 3 rejected armored cars saw remarkable service both in Berlin and in Brazil. I didn't know they went all the way to Brazil. I guess Berlin, because they damn near almost lost. They damn near losing. Okay. This is also German, right? Because it's the colors. But then again, with the colors, it's just the symbol, the sign. First German armored car. Seems about right. The SDKFZ 231-8-Rad. 36 to 45, 947 were built. First German armored car, the SD.KFZ 231, was based on a modified Daimler-Benz Magirus 6x4 truck chassis, used as recon during the invasion of Poland, Battle of France, and invasion of the USSR. Sounds about right. I believe I've seen vehicles like that. If I remember correctly, they only have windows. What the hell is this? Radio version? Okay. SDKFZ 232 8-Rad. 36 to 45, 92 were built. SDKFZ-232 8-Rad was a 231 with additional medium range radio sets and a large frame aerial, dedicated to the role of long range battlefield reconnaissance communication. I keep thinking that's Renaissance, but it's not. This is 36. Gotcha. Alright, on to German again. Okay, the SDKFZ 222. 1938 to 45. Okay, pretty much the beginning of the war. 2394 were built. SDKFZ 222. The Leacher Panzerwagen. Light armored reconnaissance vehicle. Okay. Was a series of light 4-wheel drive armored cars produced by Nazi Germany. Gotcha. Definitely camouflage if you're gonna use that in the desert. Father of Humber or Hummer? Are you sure those? Okay. Guy armored car, British. 38 to 45. 101 were built. I don't recall ever seeing something like that. Is that a different flag on the front? Guy armored car was a British armored car produced in limited numbers during World War II. Saw limited action during the Battle of France. I wonder why. Oh, that's because the Battle of France was very short. That's why. Like, okay, so we got Russia or Soviet Union. Most produced Soviet pre-1941 armored car, the BA-10. I do remember seeing something like that. It's a very weird shape, but I guess it'll do. BA-10, 38 to 45. 3311 were built. BA-10 first saw action against the Japanese in Manchuria at the Battle of Khalkhin Gol in 1939. Some were captured and later used by the Manchukuo. I don't understand how the Japanese end up fighting with them. The timeline is a little confusing there, but okay. Explain that for me, because I don't recall Japanese ever attacking Soviet Union. I'm slow. I just don't know. I'm not slow. I just don't know. All right, there we go to Americans. I don't ever recall seeing this shit. That's because it's a prototype. I'm about to say, what the fuck is this? Okay, they look like it's a turret vehicle. Aircraft, anti-aircraft turret. Okay, 37mm anti-aircraft gun. 120 rounds a minute. Okay. Tucker Tiger. Okay, wonder why it wasn't built. This is 38. High-speed armored car were tested, but no operational models were ordered. Designed with a very powerful V12 engine, could travel at 114 miles an hour. On the road, 78 miles an hour. Could travel 114 miles an hour on road. Okay, 78 miles an hour off-road. I didn't finish reading. Reading's fundamental. So we got another Swedish, right? Swedish, right? Yep. Landsberg Lynx, 39 to 58. Okay, 48 produced. Landsberg Lynx, or the Pansar Bill M39, was a Swedish 4x4 armored car that AB Landsberg began developing in 37 for the Danish army. So it wasn't for Swedish. Okay. I honestly need a list of all the countries that was in it, or I could just look it up. Simple math. Okay. British, 40 used in Vietnam War. I bear little to no knowledge about the Vietnam War, so I want to say anything close to related to that was Black Ops, and I'm pretty sure a lot of it's false information. Daimler Dingo scout car, 40 to 74, 66, 26 were built. Daimler Dingo was first used by the British Expeditionary Force, 1st Armored Division, and 4th Royal Northumberland Fusiliers during the Battle of France. Okay. What do you mean Battle of France? Battle of France before? You know what? Shut up. Sorry, because you're not thinking. Finesse, you're not thinking. Okay. The bucket car. Of course, we've seen those. That's a lot of them. Volkswagen Kubel, light armored car, 1940. 53,000 were built. Probably one of the most famous World War II German vehicle. Simple, reliable, rugged, cheap, and tailored for mass production. Appeared in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. What is it? Yeah, we've always seen those joints. They always came with a turret. Is that an MG42 at the top? I think it is. Alright. White Scout car, American. M3 Scout car, 1940. 21,000 were built. 20,054. Okay. The improved M3A1 Scout car saw wide service during World War II and after. General George Patton used a M3A1 as a command vehicle, modified with additional armor and a raised fighting compartment. Gotcha. General George Patton. Alright, so now we're at the Bison. I'll be back. Is that the Terminator right there? Okay. Thornycroft Bison. Concrete armored lorry. 1940, 300 were built. I've never seen that shit. I don't know what that is. Bisons were produced in Britain during the invasion crisis of 40 to 41. Bisons were used by the Royal Air Force to protect aerodromes and by the Home Guard. Yeah, I don't remember seeing nothing like that. That looked weird. Look a tent on a truck. Okay, got the beaverette. Do it like a beaver? I don't know, a little bit. Improvised armored car, 1940, 2800 were built. British World War II 4x2 armored car based on the standard or Humber car chassis. Crew of 3. Extensively used by the Home Guard UK, British Army, and RAF Regiment for home defense service and training. Makes a lot of sense. I didn't see that in the war. Okay. Auto Blinda AB-41. This is Italian. It's not Italian. What the fuck is this? Is it? I'm not gonna try to figure it out. AB-41 armored vehicle, 41 to 45, 600 were built. During World War II, the AB-41 operated in North Africa, Yugoslavia, Italy, Hungary, and on the Eastern Front. The AB-41 was also organized into reconnaissance battalions of 3 or 4 companies each. I think I've seen these in the North Africa, to match the terrain as well. The M8 Greyhound, best American World War II AC. Looks familiar. I don't recall there being a ring at the top. 42 to present. Oh, they still use it. Okay, 85, 23 were built. M8 light armored car is a 6x6 armored car produced by the Ford Motor Company during World War II. Used from 1943 by United States and British forces in Europe and the Pacific until the end of the war. Yeah, I just don't remember seeing a ring at the top. Ooh, that don't go crazy. What the fuck is this? I don't remember seeing nothing like that. The Humber Red Ironside. Humber Light Recon, 1942, 3600 were built. Humber LRC was equipped with a number 19 radio set used by Infantry Reconnaissance Regiment and the RAF Regiment in Tunisia, Italy, and Western Europe. I'm struggling with reading today. Please forgive me. The Humber itself, most widely produced British armored cars. I don't recall seeing shit like this. When did British have shit like this? Okay. 1942, 5400 were built. Humber armored car was one of the most widely produced British armored cars of World War II. It supplemented the Humber Light reconnaissance car and remained in service until the end of the war. I don't recall seeing this truck. But it looks like it go crazy. Got spare tires and all that. I do remember this car. Best World War II British AFVs. I remember those. Came with a shovel on the side. The Daimler, 1942, 2694 were built. Daimler armored car incorporated some of the most advanced design concepts of the time and is considered one of the best British ASVs in World War II. Sheesh. Alright. The Deerhound. T-17 Deerhound M5 medium armored car. American. I think it looked, pretty much looked like a small tank. 42. 250 were built. T-17 armored car was a turreted 6x6 vehicle with a crew of 5, being a driver, co-driver, gunner, loader, and commander. Pretty much a mini tank. The T-17 was armed with a turret from the M3 lead tank. Okay, there it is. Look like they just put it right on top. T-17E1 Staghound, 1942, 3844 were built. I don't recall seeing that, and why does Homer Simpson look so mad? T-17E1 never saw service with frontline U.S. forces, but was supplied via the United Kingdom to British and Commonwealth forces during the war. First saw operational service in Italy. I don't know why so many were built, but never saw the front line. Interesting. I guess we get into the last row. The Rover Light. This is Australian. 1942, 238. I didn't even realize Australia was involved in the war. Okay. Rover Light armored car entered service with the Australian Army in April 1942. It never saw combat and was used mostly for crew training. There it is. 238 were built. Okay. Soviet Union, most common Soviet AFV. Okay, I remember that. 1942 to 46, 9110 were built. Larger quantities were operated by Soviet units on the Voronezh front and Bryansk front from mid to late 1943. BA-64s also took part in the final phases of the Battle of Stalingrad. Okay. We know the Battle of Stalingrad, one of the bigger battles. Okay, that's another version. Okay, so you got M20, 1943 to 1945, 3791 were built. M20 was a derivative of M8 Greyhound series. Turret removed from M8 and equipped M20 with specialized radio equipment for use as an artillery spotter, recon vehicle, or personnel carrier. Makes sense. So, back to the Nazis. SDKFZ T-34 2 Puma 1943 to 45, 478, all types. First and possibly best known version, SDKFZ T-34-2 had a turret armed with a 5cm 060 gun, which was originally intended for the VK-162 or 1602 Leopard light tank. Jungle dangerous. 1944, back to the Nazis again. Got the recon. I think I remember seeing those. 1944 to 45, 88 were built. SD KFZ T-34/3 served as a support vehicle for the recon vehicles. Open top structure, in which a short-barreled 7.5cm K51 L24 gun was installed. 88 built between June and December 1944. So we got the anti-tank. Okay, SDKFZ T-34/4 pack wagon. 44 to 45, 88 were built. The SDKFZ T-34/4 was designed as a recon and anti-tank vehicle, equipped with a powerful 75mm Pak 40 anti-tank gun, mainly used on the eastern and western fronts. Seems about right. I think I've seen something like that. What is this? This is Polish. Damn, this is on fat. The little Jacob. It's called the Kumbus. 44 to 45, and only one were produced. The fuck? Kumbus is a Polish improvised fighting vehicle used by the Home Army in the Warsaw Uprising during World War II. Only one vehicle was built, and it took only about 13 days to complete. It's a World War I vehicle. That's what it looks like. That don't got destroyed probably. Polish ain't that big. Alright. 40 were sold to French in 1946. The Coventry, 1945 to 45, 220 were built. Coventry was a British four-wheel drive 4x4 AFV developed at the end of World War II as a potential replacement for the lighter Humber and Daimler armored cars. Looks like it's pretty fast. World War II, 3 coming soon. There you go. Top secret. Oh yeah, with the Teslas. Oh, is that Elon Musk? Stop it. Tesla Knight Rider. 2020 produced next year. Stop lying. Protected by Starlink missile tracking satellites. Any foreign missiles to be redirected back to the host. Self-driving AC with modular space for 6 men or more missiles. What the hell are we talking about? I wonder if that's really built. That'd be crazy if it really was. Look, y'all send me a link if it actually is built. That'd be crazy. Alright, shout out amazingviz for this vid. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, shout out to amazingviz for this vid. Come back later on for another video of amazingviz. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe down below. This is your boy blkfinesse. We're out.